Robert De Niro looked JD Vance dead in the eye and dropped the line no one else dared to speak. His voice cut through the air, sharp and unforgiving, shattering the polite silence of politics as usual. In that instant, the room froze. But it wasn't just the words, it was what came next. This wasn't Hollywood drama, it was a cultural icon stepping into the raw heat of politics. De Niro carried the weight of decades, speaking not for applause, but for justice. Across from him sat J.D. Vance, polished, dismissive, eager to wave away inequality. But it wasn't De Niro's words alone that stunned America. It was Vance's reaction. J.D. Vance once sold himself as the voice of forgotten families, a memoir-born champion of grit and survival. But power reshaped his image. The humble son of Appalachia became the polished politician, echoing the very forces he once criticized. On social justice, his tone turned sharp, dismissive, the arrogance of reinvention masking contradictions too glaring to ignore. Robert De Niro was never just an actor. For decades, he embodied characters who fought for dignity, resilience, and truth, reflections of his own convictions. Off-screen, he spoke out when silence was easier, using fame as a shield for justice. And that history, carved through art and courage, made what came next all the more powerful. Vance leaned in, deflecting with practiced smirks and mocking jabs, eager to paint De Niro as out of touch. But the actor's calm refusal to flinch only sharpened the contrast. Whispers rippled through the crowd, each exchange fueling the spectacle. The tension coiled tighter. But nobody was prepared for the moment when De Niro's restraint gave way to a thunderous counterstrike. De Niro's voice cut through the noise, steady and unflinching, a rebuttal so sharp it left no room for spin. The crowd gasped, then erupted nods, applause, murmurs swelling like a tidal wave. Cameras caught Vance's mask slipping, his composure fractured. And just when it seemed like the debate was decided, Vance tried a desperate twist. Within hours, social media exploded, memes mocking Vance, hashtags praising De Niro, celebrities amplifying the clip. News feeds replayed the exchange on loop. De Niro's words crystallized into soundbites of defiance. Vance's attempted twist only deepened the backlash, painting him as rattled and reckless. But beyond the headlines, there was something deeper, a lesson America couldn't ignore. This clash was never just politics, it was dignity standing against dismissal, courage confronting opportunism. De Niro's words carried beyond the stage, a reminder that truth spoken with conviction still holds power in a divided nation. In a time of noise, one clear voice can echo louder than all the rest. Robert De Niro's words weren't just an attack on J.D. Vance, they were a defense of every American who believes in justice, dignity, and truth. If moments like this inspire you, don't just watch, be part of the movement. Subscribe, share, and stand with a community that amplifies truth over arrogance.